When I went to college, I was extremely homesick. I cried from Spearfish to Rapid City, and then I cried again from Sioux Falls to Brookings. So I was a mess when I went to college. And upon arriving there, I pretty much spent my time in my dorm room. And thankfully, there were some older students at the Newman Center that wouldn't take my no for an answer, and they kept persistently inviting me to participate in the community at the Newman Center. And after several invitations, I became involved in the focus group at SDSU. And through that involvement, I was just given the tools, I think, and the inspiration to reach out to other people that were like myself, lonely or without a friend. And so after my 4 years there, I felt like I could approach people and invite them into something more. Unfortunately, when I graduated, I became a parishioner at the cathedral, and I stopped reaching out, and I didn't have the same zeal. And I pretty much just sat in my pew, and I just went to Mass, and I pretty much just took care of myself, and I stopped looking for the stranger or the outcast. And it wasn't until this last fall, 2 years later, I was sitting there with a friend of mine, and I noticed this young man 2 pews in front of me, and he had his Bible, that was a tell, because most people don't take their Bible to Mass. And so I was like, this guy has something going on. And I said to my friend, one of us needs to approach him and invite him to our young adult group on Monday nights. Mass ended, and he got up and left, and I thought to myself, someone else in the back of the church will approach this man and invite him to Monday night study. And I watched him walk by every other member of our group and out the doors, and I thought, oh shoot. So I got up and I hightailed it out of the cathedral and out the back doors and into the parking lot. And I was thinking to myself, what legitimate reason can I give this kid for being out here, for stalking him to the parking lot? And I finally just approached him and I said, hi, my name is Bridget. Who are you? Are you a student at Tech? And he told me who he was and what he was up to. And then I said, I just want to invite you to our young adult Bible study on Monday nights. And I left the conversation thinking this kid's not going to show up. But that's okay. And I couldn't be there the next night because I had a doctor's appointment. And a friend of mine called me later that night and said, your friend Jake showed up. And at first I didn't know who they were talking about. And then I remembered this young man I had met the previous day. And my friend said to me, he closed prayer for our group, and he said, Heavenly Father, thank you for your daughter Bridget that stalked me to the parking lot. And I just share that because I know that there's other people like myself and like Jake that just need an invitation.